Hi everyone, today I want to talk about a topic that many people have different opinions on spanking children, or what some call corporal punishment. I think it's a very sensitive topic because it's connected to how we raise kids, and many people do it differently based on their culture, religion, and how they were raised themselves. So, firstly, what are my views on spanking? Personally, I don't support spanking as a way to discipline children. I believe there are other better ways to teach kids what is right and wrong. Some parents say spanking helps children understand quickly what they did was bad, and for example, if a child touch something dangerous or break something on purpose, a small smack might stop that behavior. But I think spanking can also be very harmful, not just physically, but emotionally too. And let's talk about the pros and cons. And some people say that spanking works fast. I don't need to explain a lot, the child understands something is wrong. It might work for the moment, but the cons are bigger. First, spanking can make kids feel scared of their parents instead of learning from them. Instead of understanding why something is wrong, they just avoid doing it because they are afraid of being hit. That doesn't build trust. Also, some kids grow with anger and sadness, and sometimes they copy that behavior. They hit others at school or when they become adults. And now, about what kind of spanking people consider okay and what is too much. Some people think it's a light tap on the hand or bottom is okay, not to hurt the child, but to get their attention. But when it comes to using belts, hitting hard, or doing it many times, that's definitely over the line. Hitting with objects or causing pain is not discipline, that's abuse. And the problem is, it's very easy for a parent to go from a small smack to something more serious, especially if they are angry. That's dangerous. And what about age? I think spanking shouldn't be used at all, but some people say it might be more common with a very young kids, like 2 to 5 years old, because they don't fully understand words yet. But even then, there are better ways like removing toys, giving short time outs, or explaining with simple words. After that age, spanking really doesn't make sense because kids can understand rules and consequences. And do I plan my kids in the spank my kids in the future? No, I do not. I want to treat them with love and patience. I want them to feel safe and respected. I believe kids can behave well if we show them the right way, not through fear. Of course, parenting is hard, and sometimes you feel frustrated. But I think we need to control ourselves and be examples for our children. And spanking in public, what do I think? Honestly, I really don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable and I feel bad for the child. It's embarrassing and makes the kids feel ashamed in front of others. And I think it's better to take the child to the side and talk privately. We can't expect children to learn respect if we don't respect them in return. And now about slapping the face, for me, that's completely wrong. The face is very personal. Hitting someone's face is aggressive and disrespectful. It can hurt emotionally and physically. It can damage a child's self-esteem and trust. Even the parent thinks it's just once. The child might remember it for years. To end my thoughts, I believe discipline is important, but it should come from understanding, not pain. There are many other tools like talking, listening, setting rules, giving rewards for good behavior, and giving consequences when rules are broken that work better than hitting. So that's my opinion. I know people might disagree, and that's okay. But I personally believe that love, patience, and communication are the best way to raise strong, kind, and respectful kids.